We're talking with Father Michael Himes here at the NCEA convention, and one of his themes this morning is going to be keeping humanism in education. Tell us a little bit about what that means and what you're going to talk about.
Well, at the present time, there has been much discussion about the need for educators to prepare people and for schools to prepare people to contribute to the economy, to get jobs, to build the country's economic base. Now, I'm all for that. I want to see the economy prosper. I hope everybody makes lots and lots of money and dumps it back into Catholic schools. But I don't think that that's the reason to be educated. That the purpose of education is not to get us jobs. That may be a very wonderful side benefit, but it's scarcely the main purpose. The principal purpose is to make us human beings. And I think the Catholic tradition of education is uniquely well placed to help us do that, precisely because of what it means to be educated, to be allowed to mature in a religious tradition.
So tell us a little bit more about the unique role or the unique position that Catholic education is in to maybe frame the debate or bring the idea away from jobs to developing human beings.
Excellent. There's a very distinguished British Catholic theologian named Nicholas Lash. Nicholas has a wonderful description of what a religious tradition is. He says a religious tradition is a formation program which is designed to do two things: to move us away from idolatry and to help purify our desires. By which he means it leads us to be able to live with mystery, to recognize that we're never definitively able to say this is the absolutely right way to talk about the deepest issues in our lives, to talk, for example, about God. On the other hand, it's designed to wean us away from the mixed motives that we all deal with so often. That underneath the 50 things we may want or wish or hope for at any given moment, there are the things we really love, we really desire. To have clarity about what we really want and to know that we're always enveloped by mystery, that, it seems to me, is what a great religious tradition can offer us in our education.
And what are some of the things that Catholic education, especially at, say, the secondary level, can do or does do to refocus people on those two things?
To lead us into the communion of saints. And by communion of saints, what I mean especially is the communication of saints. It's an ongoing conversation. The mere fact that a generation is dead doesn't rule them out of the conversation. In matter of fact, most of the most interesting conversation partners don't happen to be breathing at the present time. But that doesn't mean that they're not valuable resources for this ongoing conversation. There's much more that you will learn about being a human being from Shakespeare, even though he's gone, lo, these 400 plus years. There's much more that we'll learn from Shakespeare about what it is to be a human being than we'll learn from most of our daily newspapers today.
Well,